Hi everyone. Thought we would jump on. We've got Chris here today, and I know that there's a lot of conversation out there at the moment around daylight savings, and obviously, you know, what type of effect that's going to have with your little one's routine. So I've got the expert here who I pick up the phone and call every time something like this happens. So I thought we'd check in with Chris and see exactly what we should be doing.
Okay, so daylight savings happening this weekend, and for New South Wales, we're going to go back 1 hour. So on Saturday night, our clocks will go back at 2 o'clock, and so we've gained an hour. And lots of people get really concerned, and they do this whole program over the first week beforehand on how they're going to adjust their baby. But there's one simple rule you need to know, that no matter whether your clock is going back or forward at either end of daylight saving, you need to get the child back to the place of going to bed at 7 o'clock or 7:30 that night. So for Nor, she needs one little extra sleep in the day on Sunday so that you can put her to bed at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to move her day. She'll take a little extra sleep at about 4 o'clock because she'll be getting tired. And then you will move her so you put her to bed at 7 o'clock. Then that hour will be absorbed over that night. So when she wakes up on Monday morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, you just start the day as if it was 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
So if we've got a toddler.
And sorry, can I ask one question?
You sure can.
In terms of the amount of sleep, that little 4 o'clock sleep,
It probably
it's a cat
depends.
nap?
Yeah, it'll only be a cat nap.
So like a 20 minutes?
Yeah,
Or?
it would depend on what they did through the day. But
Okay.
in Nor's case, I think we do little 20 minutes. That'll get her to 4:30, push her through a little bit, and you'll put her to bed at 10 to 7 that night.
And is that where it's important to look at the daily rhythms where we have listed the awake times? So
Yeah,
knowing
that's
that,
right.
Okay, well,
We're just going to put a
she
little
can stay
one.
awake for 3 hours,
Yeah.
so we just need to give her that.
A little extra one.
Okay, makes
So
sense.
maybe we've got a toddler who's either on one sleep or no sleep. So the one sleep toddler, we're just going to push that sleep out during the day. So we're going to push it out by half an hour, and we're going to let them sleep a little bit longer in the hope that we get them as close to that 6:30, 7 o'clock at night before we put them down.
Okay.
And there, it'll be absorbed in that first night.
Okay.
Okay. So what about the child who has no sleep?
Yeah.
That's a long day when you're 6 o'clock.
I've got one.
3-year-old is now getting up at 5 o'clock.
Oh.
So that little baby, that little child, I do a little sneaky nap.
Okay.
So about 2 o'clock, I just put them in the car, take them for a little 20-minute drive, and then push them again out to that 7:30 window, and then it'll be absorbed in the first night. So don't get technical about it. Just think about it. If the clock's going backwards or forwards, you're trying to get to the natural, normal time frame of putting them to bed on that night.
Okay. And if that means giving a tiny little cat nap or an
Yeah.
extra sleep when they don't have
absolutely.
one, or slightly shifting, pushing them out a bit
Yeah.
longer,
Then it'll work.
it makes sense.
So don't overthink it. Just think, I need to get them back to bed at the same time, and it'll be absorbed in that first night, and then it'll all be on track.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks,
Bye.
Bye.